start with a slip knot and chain 14. One single crochet into the second chain from the hook, this one, and one single crochet into each and every stitch until the last stitch. This is the next stitch. This is the last stitch. Into the last stitch, make 3 single crochets. Now turn your work and start working on the opposite side. And now we'll make 1 single crochet into each stitch and we'll be working only into the back loops. This is the front loop, and here at the back, this one, this will be the back loop. These are the back loop stitches. With this method, you will have no gaps in the stitches. Continue with 1 single crochet only into the back loops. This is the front loop, and here at the back, this is the back loop. 1 single crochet. This is the next stitch, and here at the back, this is the back loop. This at the back, this is the back loop. This is how the stitches will look. Now continue with the stitches. 1 single crochet only into the back loop. This is the front loop, and here this is the back loop. Continue with 1 single crochet into each stitch only into the back loops until the last stitch. If you find it difficult to work, just pull up this loop a bit. And into the last stitch, make 3 single crochets. And here we'll work into the whole stitch. And to finish off, make a slip stitch on top of the first single crochet. Next round, chain 1. For this whole pattern, the starting chain 1, it won't be counted as a stitch. Now make 1 single crochet into the same stitch, this one, and mark the stitch with a stitch marker. Now continue with 1 single crochet into each stitch until this last 3 stitches over here. Make the last stitch. These are the corner stitches, the 3 single crochets. Now make 2 double crochets into each of these 3 single crochets over here. This is the first single crochet. Make 2 double crochets. 1 and 2. And here mark this first single crochet over here. These are the bunch of stitches we'll be making the increase in the next round. This is the next stitch, 2 single crochets over here. And this is the last stitch. Mark this last stitch, the last increase over here. And now turn your work and start working on the opposite side. Continue with 1 single crochet into each stitch until this last 3 single crochets over here. Now you have reached the bunch of the stitches in the corner. Make 2 single crochets into each of these 3 single crochets. This is the first stitch. And mark this first stitch. 1 more stitch into the same stitch, that's 2 single crochets. This is the next stitch, 2 single crochets, and this is the last stitch, and lastly, and 2. And mark this last stitch with a stitch marker. And this is the slip stitch, don't get confused with this stitch. And this is the first single crochet. To finish off this round, make a slip stitch into this first single crochet. This is the slip stitch. Next round, start with chain 1. Again, this won't be counted as a stitch. 1 single crochet into the same stitch. And mark this first stitch with a stitch marker. Now continue with 1 single crochet into each stitch until this marked stitch. This is the corner bunch. This is the next stitch. This is the last stitch. Now we'll work into these corner stitches. 2 single crochets into this first corner stitch. Mark the stitch with a stitch marker. 1 more single crochet into the same stitch, that's 2 single crochets into the first stitch, and into the next stitch we'll make 1 single crochet. This is the corner increase pattern we'll do. Continue with this pattern until this marked stitch. These are the corner stitches. Next stitch we'll do 2 single crochets, and into the next stitch 1 single crochet, 2 single crochets into the next stitch, and this is the last marked stitch. Make 1 single crochet into the stitch and mark the stitch with a stitch marker. Keep marking the corner first stitch and the last stitch. This will help in keeping a track of the corner stitches. Now continue with 1 single crochet into each stitch until this next corner stitches, this marked stitches. This is the next stitch. We have reached the corner set of stitches. We'll repeat the same pattern as this side. This is the first corner stitch. Make 2 single crochets over here. 1 and 2, and mark the first stitch. And into the next stitch we'll make 1 single crochet. Now repeat this in rest of the stitches. 2 single crochets into the next stitch, 1 and 2, and 1 single crochet into the next stitch, 2 single crochets into the next stitch, and into the last stitch make 1 single crochet. This is the last stitch, and mark the last stitch with a stitch marker. And to finish off, make a slip stitch on top of this first single crochet. This is the slip stitch, this is the chain 1, and this is the first single crochet. Make a slip stitch over here. And now just keep repeating this round until you reach the size which you need. I'll show you one more round. Start with chain 1 and 1 single crochet into the same stitch. Mark the first stitch with a stitch marker. Keep marking the stitches, it will be easy to follow. 1 single crochet into each stitch until the first stitch of this corner stitches. You have reached the corner stitches. We'll follow the same increase pattern. 2 single crochets into the first stitch. Mark this first stitch with a stitch marker. 1 single crochet into the next stitch. Now continue this in rest of this corner stitches. 2 single crochets. 1 single crochet. 2 single crochets into the next stitch. 1 single crochet. 2 single crochets. 1 single crochet into the next stitch. Now here you have the last stitch. Here you'll make 2 single crochets. And mark the last stitch with a stitch marker. Now continue with 1 single crochet into each stitch until this corner stitches. You've reached the corner stitches. Repeat the set of stitches over here. 2 single crochets into the first stitch. Mark this first stitch. Into the next stitch, make 1 single crochet. Now continue with the stitches until this mark stitch. 2 single crochets into the next stitch. 1 single crochet. 2 single crochets into the next stitch. 1 single crochet. 2 single crochets into the next stitch. 1 single crochet into the next stitch. And here you have 1 stitch left, so here you'll make 2 single crochets. 1 and 2. And mark this last stitch. And to finish off, make a slip stitch on top of this first single crochet. This is the slip stitch, this is the chain 1, and this is the first single crochet. Now you can make it larger by keep repeating this increase pattern. Here you'll start off with chain 1 and 1 single crochet into the same stitch. 1 single crochet into each stitch until this mark stitch. These are the corner stitches. Here in the first corner stitch we'll make 2 single crochets. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and here into this last stitch we'll make 1 single crochet. This will keep changing with each round, so it's better you mark this first and the last stitch. I did one more round over here. This is how it will look. I hope you like this video. Please do subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching.